Uh, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Uh, I cannot. This is this is such an amazing day. BJ, what do you want? You need to get out of my room. Hey, Julianne. Yeah. She was more like a beauty queen of a moment scene. Yeah. Can you do me a favor and warm this up? Can you put this on 1:30? You know how to do it? Yeah. Hit the 30 button 3 times. I said, Mama, to be with me tonight. You still asleep? You gonna be up all night? She told me her name was Pretty Jean, and she wants to sing. Do again on the floor in the well. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Hey everybody. I had to let's see what the weather is. Oh, that's not the weather. I need the my notifications. I know it be loud. Hey Danielle, hey Telly, hey Will. How y'all feeling? I wasn't gonna get on live. I ain't doing shit. Hey Shine, how are you? I wasn't gonna get on live tonight. I was gonna wait until probably uh tomorrow. Hey KK. Thank you, son. Where's my
The top is right here.
Thank you. I love you.
Yeah. Here's so now I'm gonna use.
I was gonna wait until tomorrow. Thank you, Tammy and Telly. I really appreciate it. Love y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm happy to see you too. I'm always happy to see you, Telly. I'm always happy. And just to let you know, I think you were so pretty. I went through your page. You should post more of yourself. You are a very pretty woman. And it's funny because I feel the way, I feel like you are like me. How do we expect to get a man when we don't even show ourselves? Like, you know, how do I expect to get a man when I don't go nowhere? I don't really show myself. How you expect to get a man, Telly, and you don't show yourself? You don't. And I was like, no. So start showing yourself. I wish we lived close, cause we would be little whores. You are beautiful, Tammy. You know you beautiful. Shut up, girl. I know. You gotta break out of that shyness, girl. This is coffee, by the way, because people always ask me, what's in that cup? Tammy, you know you gorgeous. I wish we all lived near each other. They wouldn't really deal with us. We would have haters all the time. But I really do need to do something. Hi, Earn, how are you? Earn loves all people. I know that's right. But like I was saying, I wasn't gonna get on live. That's good. I was gonna wait till probably tomorrow. But I was gonna just make a couple of videos. Um okay. All right, Harry Potter. Hey, Lucky Dog, how are you? I was just gonna make videos. Hi, how are you, Lisa? I was gonna, I was just gonna, do I like cheese? No, I don't like cheese. I'm not really a big fan. I don't even like macaroni and cheese. I'm not really a big fan of cheese. I'm not really a big fan of cheese. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Make sure you write something in one of my videos so I can subscribe back. My Chinese zodiac, I'm a dog, but I am a water dog. I'm a dog. My Chinese zodiac, I'm a water dog. And even though I'm a Sagittarius, my sun and moon is Scorpio, and my rising sign is Libra. But I am a Sagittarius, but my sun and moon is in Scorpio. And my rising, see, a lot of times when we know our zodiac, we go based on what we know. Okay, if you are Cancer, that's who you are. But you really got to go by your sun and your moon. They the ones that determines the core essence of who you are. So this is why, honestly, even though I'm a Sagittarius, I really can relate to being a Scorpio. I feel more of a Scorpio than a Sagittarius. Now, I'm aware when my Sagittarius side is coming. My feminine side and my fun side, my feminine side and my fun side is all Sagittarius. The fact that I don't want to be, because one thing I can say about me is that I don't like to feel restricted. I don't even like wearing a seatbelt. I don't like to feel restricted. I don't like nobody telling me what I can and cannot do. I don't like to feel as though I'm being under control. I like my freedom. I like to be able to do and say whatever I feel. I like to be able to feel freedom, and that is my Sagittarius side. I love to have fun. I love to go out. I'm very adventurous, but yet I'm not. So the part of me that's adventurous, that is my Sagittarius side. The part of me that just like to stay to myself, that stay grounded, that's very deep, that's very sentimental. Like I have, this is why I always encourage everybody to really, really get to know who you are to the core. Like, get to know who you are spiritually, get to know who you are physically, get to know who you are sexually, mentally, psychologically. Get to know who you are to the core. Learn who you are. Because once you learn who you are and you get to know yourself in every way, there is no denying yourself. And then when you do deny yourself, you did it by your own choice. So it's like, me, I must admit, I've always denied myself. I've always settled. And the fact that I settled for damn near the majority of my life is the reason why I am the way that I am. But now I'm at a point in my life where I'm not going to settle anymore. I have to find my equal. And if I don't find it, then I guess I'm going to either stay single or stay being a loner. But I'd rather be a loner and I'd rather just be single than keep settling. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Big E, how are you? Hey, Nathaniel, how are you? So, Angela, I I'm at a point now where I'm tired of settling. I'm tired of going below of what I need because I know myself too much. And the only person that I will deny is me. Because while I'm denying myself, I'm making somebody else happy. So I'm making everybody else happy. And meanwhile, I'm miserable. I'm sad. I'm lonely. I'm not happy. I'm not fulfilled. But everybody around me is happy and fulfilled. So if you ain't good, ain't nobody around you good. So I feel like, what do I need to do to make IG to feel good? To make IG to feel fulfilled? What do I need to do? Where do I need to go? What people do I need to be around? What relationship do I need to create in order for me to feel fulfilled and rejoice and satisfied? And when I get to that level of the avenue that I'm walking down, and I feel that and I see that, then I can be more happy, and then everybody around me gonna be happy. But if you constantly keeping everybody else happy and you are not, eventually it's gonna drain you. It's gonna drain. If you are making everybody around you happy and you truly are not, eventually it's gonna put a toll on you and it's gonna drain you. And then you're gonna start changing. You're going to start becoming meaner. You're going to start becoming evil, because at the same time, everybody else expect for you to be the person that you are to keep them happy. But when you are at your best, everybody around you ain't going to have no choice but to experience who you are, because you at your best. So everybody around you is going to notice that and feel that. So you at your best and everybody around you is going to know that you at your best, because you are giving them the energy that you have within. But if you are giving them fake energy because you're trying to make them happy, you are not doing nothing that you want to do. So if I like to cuss all day, I want to be around people that cuss like me, because we all giving each other the same fucking energy. So everybody that's in the room, we just cussing our ass off. But at the same time, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm happy. And they doing what they want to do. They happy. And we just some happy motherfuckers in that room. You understand what I'm saying? Because we all doing what we need to do. We all happy doing what we doing. I'm sitting in the room and everybody, they just doing it. It's like, can somebody just say the word ass one time? Can somebody just say the word damn or shit or fuck just one time to make me feel a part of this shit? You know what I'm saying? You know? So we got to stop being around people, places, and things. I don't give a fuck if it's kids in here. I don't care. Before I get on my live, they always ask me, is this audience appropriate for kids? I say no. I say no. So what I'm trying to say, I'm not saying that I disrespect children. I got children of my own. But if I cuss around my own children, why the fuck is I going to hide the way that I talk? Because I'm around your children. I talk the same way around my children. And if I talk the same way around my children, why the fuck is I going to show your kids any different? Your kids ain't better than mine. I talk to my kids just the way I talk to your kids. I talk to your kids just the way I talk to my kids. If I tell my son, get the fuck out of my room, I'm going to tell your child, get the fuck out of my room. I ain't going to treat your child no different. If you know I cuss, keep your child the fuck away from me. Hey, Diamond, how are you? How are you? I hope y'all Sunday is going great. My Sunday was going great. My Sunday is going great. I had got a comment on one of my videos, and it touched me, and I'm hoping that she get on this live. I forgot. I think her name is Sabrina. Her name is Sabrina, and she had posted on one of my live videos, and what she said to me, oh my goodness, it really touched me. I started crying a little bit, and I got emotional, and I posted it. But I'm hoping that she get on my live. She was telling me how her mother always watched my video. Her mother passed in February, and she was telling me how her mother always watched my videos, and her mother truly did love me, and she watched my videos, and she truly loves me too. And I was like, wow. And it made me feel good, you know. And it made me feel a little sad because her mother isn't here anymore, but it made me feel good because it made me proud of the path that I took, you know. I wasn't always like this, you know. I don't honestly, I don't know what kind of woman, I don't know what kind of woman I would be if I didn't become spiritually awakened. If I didn't become spiritually awakened, I don't know where I would be right now. Hi. Hey Q. I'm just gonna call you Q. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Cause I don't wanna say your name wrong. I don't know where I would be if I didn't become spiritually awakened. I don't know where my mindset would be. I don't know anything. And I would have never thought that I would be on this path. 10 years ago, I would have never thought that I would be on this path. I have people that follows me and talk to me that is going through their own spiritual journey. Like everybody on my live, y'all are going through your own personal spiritual journey. I never thought that I would be surrounded by people that is on their spiritual journey. Because 10 years ago, I didn't even know what spiritual journey was. I really didn't know. I knew of spirituality, but I didn't know what it was. And to be compared to a lot of powerful people, I don't like it in a way. Because a lot of people compare me to Rashad Jamal. A lot of people compares me to 607 Unc. I'm like, no, don't compare me to them. And a lot of people compares me to a couple of people recently have compared me to David Wilcott, the one who just passed. And honestly, a lot of the things that David Wilcott speak about, I spoke about that too. And I am aware of what he was saying. And this is why my daughter took it so hard. Like when David Wilcott supposedly died, right, killed himself, my daughter, she got emotional. Um, would you be in Mexico if you once? No, I don't want to go to Mexico. He always. I don't want to go to Mexico. I have no desires to go to Mexico. Why would I want to go to Mexico? I don't want to go to no damn Mexico. What do I want to go to Mexico for? No. I don't want to. I'm not saying Mexico is a bad place, but that's not a place where I would say I want to go to Mexico. No, no. Hey, Dave. I think I put too much sugar in my coffee. My day is going good so far. My day is going good so far. Um, I've been doing usually on Sundays because usually on Sundays, I just sit in the house and I just think. And I've been going to bed. My sleeping routine is real messed up right now. Like I've been going to bed 4 or 5 in the morning. Like when I went to bed this morning, it was daylight. It was like 5:30 when I went to sleep, and my sleeping routine is completely destroyed. And when I woke up, it was after 3:30, 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna be up again tonight until around 4 or 5 in the morning. The only way that I'm gonna go to bed is if I force myself to really go to bed, and that's gonna be hard. And my daughter, she's scared now because for the last 3 days, my daughter, all she do is sleep. She don't have no energy. And it's like when she get up, she still feel tired. And she's scared. And she like, Ma, I think something is wrong with me. I know I ain't pregnant, but I know something is wrong. And I'm like, I know you ain't anemic. And I told her, but my daughter, she want to go to the hospital and get checked out and see if her vitals good because she's saying that she don't have no energy. And I told her, I said, you got to understand, Mama, that the energy is changing. And a lot of us, the fact that we are going through this energy shift, a lot of us is going to be extremely tired. A lot of us are going to be extremely hyper. A lot of us is going to feel mixed. A lot of us going to feel tense. A lot of us going to feel more anxiety. So we are going through spiritual and physical changes during this shift. And this is something that David Wilcott was speaking on. And it's funny because I used to listen to David Wilcott a lot in the beginning of my awakening. I used to look at Dolores Claiborne, not Dolores Claiborne. Lord Jesus. That lady Dolores, I used to look at David Wilcock. I used to listen to that one black pastor that passed away. It was certain people that I would listen to. And a lot of things that David spoke on, I know about, and I spoke on it too. But when I was looking at him, he wasn't speaking on what I was speaking on. So the fact that now I'm now looking at his videos and he's speaking on the same thing that I'm speaking on, I'm like, like, damn. So that goes to show me that we are truly indeed waking up, and we are truly indeed becoming to be a part of who we really are. We really are becoming in full force of the powers that we have. See, the powers that we are getting now is not new powers. It's not something that was given to you because you was a good human being. We are only getting back what belongs to us. So you are not becoming a new person. You are becoming who you really are. You are becoming who you were born to be. So if you have the power of telekinesis or telepathy, or you can shoot fire out of your hands, that's your natural gift that you were born with. It's just that it was taken away from you. If your eyes can glow in the dark, that's who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you can shoot fire out of your mouth, that is who you are. It's just that power, that grace was taken away from you because you had to lose all of that in order to live a human experience. So in order to live a human experience, you got to get under the curse. You got to live in hell. Everything that makes you powerful, that makes you anointed, got to get taken away from you. Because you are now about to live an experience of being a slave, of being a human, of being under control. And how do you expect to be a slave, to be under a curse, and be under control if you have all of your powers? So all of your grace, everything that makes you anointed and powerful for who you are, had to get taken away from you. You had to be stripped down to nakedness, down to nothing, in order to live this experience. And you have done that. And the fact that you have done that, and the fact that you still awaken through all of this, the fact that you have still awakened when everything that makes you who you are was stripped from you, that lets you know how powerful you are. Because all of your powers, all of your grace, all of your gifts was stripped away from you. You was put under a curse. You was put under controlment. You was put in the most lowest density, energy, frequency as possible. And through all of that, you still managed to wake up and know that you are the Son. Know that you are Christ. Know that you are anointed. Through all of that, that goes to show you how truly indeed powerful you really are. It goes to show you that the devil still don't have no power over you, even though he took everything away from you. So that lets you know that you still have all the power, even though you were stripped naked to nothing. You were stripped to nothing. So now that we are about to get fully clothed, and now anointed clothing that we're supposed to have on, just rejoice and be glad that we went under this curse, because we didn't do this for nothing. We didn't do this for nothing. We didn't become slaves for nothing. We didn't get our powers taken away from nothing. We didn't decide to live in hell for nothing. We did this for a purpose. We did this for a reason. Because a lot of the people that came into your life, you are greatly remembered. We are greatly remembered. Summertime. Summertime. A lot of well, anybody that knows me, summertime. Well, not anybody, but I used to model between the ages of 19 and 21. And I must admit, because I'm not going to deny myself, I am very photogenic. I used to model for like a year and a half, 2 years. And right now, I don't have no reason to look all that great because I'm in my house chilling. So, a lot of people think that my photos are AI generated, but no, they are actually me. So don't be confused. Don't be confused summertime because I don't look that different than my pics. It just that I don't have no makeup on and my hair's in a ponytail. But I don't look that far fetched different than my pictures. Because I right now, if you take your makeup off, I'm pretty sure you don't look the same. If you take that weave out your head, I'm pretty sure you don't look the same. If you take them fake ass eyelashes off, I'm pretty sure you don't look the same. But if you continue to keep them lashes on your eyes and that lace front and all that paint on your face, I'm pretty sure you'll look like a model. But take that shit off and be raw. You'll look just like a real, straight up, whoever you are kind of woman. No, 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 no. I'm just saying. I'm not taking nothing offensive because I know I'm beautiful inside and out. It took me many years to realize that. I'm just saying. None of my pictures are AI. Some of my pictures, you can tell it's AI generated because I be playing with filters. But no. No. The same thing that happened to me is the same thing that happened to you, crybaby. So whatever happened to me, it happened to you too. That's probably why you got your name Crybaby. So yes. But what I was saying was that I never really saw you in my last summertime to answer your questions. Like, do you have any questions? Or you just wanted to know that I model? Because a lot of people on my live that be on my live or my videos knows yeah, I used to model. I used to, and let me tell you, I made a mistake. Let me tell you what I did. I was seeing this guy, and he was in prison. And I gave him a lot of my photos that I used to I gave him a lot of my photos because he used to always want pictures. And he got mad with me one day because I stopped coming to see him as much. And that's because I became unemployed. So I was out looking for a job. I don't got time to be going to no damn prison every Friday. So one of his friends lied on me to him and said that I tried to get fresh with him. So he sent me back all of my pictures. But when he sent them back, they was all tore up. They was all tore up. They was marked X's and shit. He destroyed a lot of my pictures. And I was pissed. Did I have a stroke? No. I have Bell's palsy. I have Bell's palsy. I have Bell's palsy. A lot of people that has Bell's palsy, a lot of people think that they had a stroke. But no, I never had a stroke. I have Bell's palsy. And I don't get offended like I used to. Because a lot of people you saying, did you have a stroke? Like, no, I didn't have a stroke. Because Bell's palsy is not a well-known disease. See, the thing about it is, Summer and Chimp, I wasn't born with Bell's palsy. The doctors did this to me. The doctors did it. So it's not like I came out of my mother's womb like this. I basically got this from a malpractice of a doctor. And I had the same thing Sylvester Stallone had. The same way that Sylvester Stallone has his Bell's palsy is the same way I have it. We caught Bell's palsy the same exact way. So if you look up Sylvester Stallone and how he got his Bell's palsy, I got mine the same way. We both got owls from a doctor that didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and they fucked us up, you know. So I basically got my Bell's palsy from a malpractice of a doctor. And, you know, I I I just, what are you doing under my bed, VJ? I gotta put some water in my coffee because my coffee is so sweet. And my ex-boyfriend must have been thinking about me this morning because my ex-boyfriend sent me a $20 cash app this morning. I woke up this morning and I heard my phone go off and it was like a random $20. And he sent it to me. I'm like, yeah, he must be up to something. Because I haven't talked to him in a few days. Now he want to send me $20 and then going to say lunch on me. Okay, what are you up to? What are you up to? What are you up to? I, this house, look, my mother started cleaning up, but I guess she said fuck it and stopped. She started cleaning out. You want me to check out your music? I can check out your music. No, a lot of people is not educated on Bell's palsy. Bell's palsy is not a disease that people talk about. People talk about facial paralysis and other stuff, but a lot of people don't talk about Bell's palsy and how you can get it and stuff like that. So I I had to educate myself on Bell's palsy as well. Yeah, and he sent it out of nowhere. And I'm surprised he sent me 20. I'm surprised he didn't send me more than that. But the fact that he sent me 20, I kind of think I know what that means. Because I know he's capable of sending me way more. But the fact that he sent me 20, it lets me know that he's thinking about me. And it lets me know that he wants to see me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't stupid. I know how he is. So that $20 was just basically saying, hello, I'm thinking about you. Are you thinking about me? You know, are you thinking about the same thing that I'm thinking about? You know, I know what that 20 meant. And I gladly took it. Well, that's nice. I gladly took it and never responded back. Didn't even respond back to his ass. Like, nope, you can take your dried up ass back to what you were doing before you sent it. Because never again. Never again. See, the thing about it is I don't really have no... Would you prefer the 20? Well, I have no choice but to prefer it because he sent it. He sent it. I have no choice but to prefer it. If he would have sent me $10, I would have been cool, but I didn't ask for it. It's just that I know, when he gives me, I know what it means. You know, so I know what it means. But I don't have no real animosity towards none of my exes. It's just that with him, he was the one that I fell for the most. And it's funny because before I met him, I never really gave men chances. I'm the type of woman that you get on my nerves, you show me a red flag, I'm out. There's no chances with me. Once you show me you ain't shit, once I see a red flag, I'm out. But with him, I constantly gave chances to. And because I loved him the most. And he wasn't the one that was deserving of those chances. Because I feel like, damn, the guys that I probably should gave chances to, they probably would have been the one that, you know, that would have been really good for me. But I dealt with this sorry ass motherfucker and gave him chances after chances, and he just showed me that he wasn't the one. And it gave me a reflection. Like, I had to reflect, like, damn, the one that you just threw away for petty stuff, one of them probably could have been the one that you really supposed to be with. And I'd be like, damn. So one thing about my ex, even though he wasn't good for me, he taught me great lessons. Even though me and my ex didn't work out, I'm fortunate and I'm happy that he did come into me, even though he hurt me greatly. Even though he hurt me greatly, and yes, he did. He hurt me greatly. I'm glad that he came into my life because he really showed me how powerful and how strong that I really am. He showed me my worth because now being with him, I realized what kind of man I really do need. And I became spiritually awakened while I was dealing with him. So dealing with him before I became awakened, I thought that's what I deserved. I thought that that's what I needed. I was willing to tolerate the bullshit that he was giving me. But as I was becoming awakened while I was dealing with him, I realized this is not what I need. This is not what I want. So he actually played a part in my awakening. Because now that I am awakened and I look back at him, I'm like, if I had the mind that I had now when we first met, he wouldn't even have been in the picture. He wouldn't even have gotten close to me because he's nothing that I want now. But I still love him. I will always be grateful and thankful to him because he was there for me when really no one wasn't financially. Because the motherfucker got nothing but money. So I'm still grateful and thankful that he came into my life during the time that I did, because he basically showed me how less I was thinking. He showed me how deeply I was settling. So the fact that I settled with him, if I wouldn't have became spiritually awakened, I still would have been putting up with the bullshit that he was giving me. I still would have been putting up with the lack. I still would have been putting up with the lies because I don't mind settling because this is what I think I deserve. So he taught me a great lesson because now I know what man I deserve. I know what I'm not going to tolerate. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very grateful that he came into my life. I'm grateful for the good things and the bad. And even though when he come around me, I still cuss his ass out. I do. I still cuss his punk ass out every time he come around me. I cuss his ass out every chance he get. Every time he come around me, we'll get along. But eventually, the shit that he done to me, I start thinking about that shit and cuss his ass out. So he called me mean. Hey, Miley, how are you? My day is going good. Hey, Wilson. So I still cuss his ass out every time he comes around. But he knows that, because he know what he done. Shit. We ain't friends like that, but he will always play a special role in my life. Do I look at him the same? No. Do I still love him? I will always, but fuck him. It's time for me to move on, you know. It's time for me to move on. And one thing, I'm going to be honest and transparent with y'all about something. One thing about me is that I have a lot of safety nets. So when I'm trying to focus and move on and move forward, sometimes I stop and go back to what is safe. And what I mean by that is that I know my ex has money. And even though I don't want nothing to do with him, I really don't want him in my life. I don't want nothing to do with him. I know he ain't good for me. Sometimes I go back to my ex. I'm not saying that I sleep with him or none of that. But I be focused. And I be like, I don't want shit to do with him. I cut him off. And then as soon as I'm broke, dialing his number. So the moral of the story is that I'm trying to get to the point where as though I don't go back to what is safe. You know, if when I cut someone off, I cut someone off, you know. And a lot of people in my life right now is deserving to get cut off. And is he deserving to get completely cut off? I wouldn't say I would completely cut him off, but I keep him in a certain space now. Whereas though he won't be in my personal space. Put him in a little box. So when I need him, I open that box up. When I don't need him, put him back in the box and close his shit. I don't need him no more. But I don't want to feel like I'm using him. But at the end of the day, fuck him. Fuck him. Shit. It is what it is. But I cannot believe that we are coming into May. It's like April just got here. It's like April just, yours do too, Raven. It's like it's like April just got here. And I'm like, wow, I cannot believe that April is about to end. Um, I know ABC, and the thing about it is that I'm gonna be real honest with you. Uh, Emotionally, I have moved on. And what I mean by that is I know that I don't want to be with him like that anymore. I could never. And I have even tried it. I can't see myself feeling the way, because I used to be deeply in love with this man. I mean, I loved him more than any man I've ever been with. I was deeply in love with this man. I thought this man was made for me. Those feelings are gone. Though, I can't even, if it, when I, just being in his arms, I felt complete. I knew he was going to be my husband. I knew he was going to be the last man that I'd be with. I knew that this was going to be my husband. He was the one. Now I don't feel none of that. The only thing he is money. That's it. Like, I don't even, he just money. That's all. And he's not even that. So I know what you're saying, but I could never give myself to him the way that I did before, because a lot of those feelings is gone. And that's one thing that I'm scared of, ABC, is letting them go completely. Because right now I keep them close, but not close, but I keep them near. And my greatest fear is letting him go forever. Because once I let him go the way I know that I can with all my other exes, once I let him go, I would see, one thing about me, I'm not like other people. Once I say fuck you, that's it. Once I'm done with you, that's it. I don't give a fuck if you die. That's how I am. Once I say fuck you, that's what it is. And that's one thing that I don't want to do with him. I don't want to say fuck him. Now, I said fuck him throughout our relationship. But once my heart and my soul say fuck you, you are dead to me. That means if he died right now, I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't share a tear. Like, oh, he died? Unfortunate. Because my feeling can turn on and off. And that's one thing I don't want to do with him. And I'm trying my best not to get that way. So I keep him close. Keep him close. Because if I ever get that way, then it's going to be hell on his end. See, because the reason why I know it's going to be hell on his end is because I know how he feels about me too. See, I met him at a bad time. He met me at a bad time. So if I get to that point and I say fuck him, then he the one going to suffer, not me. Because I'm going to move on. And there's a lot of people right now that I have said fuck you to. And I don't call, I don't think about, it's like I never even known them. And that's one thing that I don't want to do with him. So that's why I keep him close, but not too close. I keep him in a certain space. And I just don't want to go there with him. But I know eventually one day I will. I know eventually one day I will. And that's the sad part. Because I truly believe that day when I don't give a damn no more, that's when he's going to try to come back into my life and be the man that I always wanted and be the man that I always desired. And at that point, it's going to be like, man, you are dead to me. I don't even know why the fuck you here. That's what I'm afraid of. So right now, I still got, significant feelings for him. I still got love for him. Because if that day ever do come, I don't know if I will go back to him. I don't know, because it's going to be a lot of work and effort he's going to have to show me. And he got a lot of work and effort. Because my trust and everything for him is gone. So he's going to have to do a lot of work. And he's not man enough to do that kind of work. He's not the kind of man that is willing to work on himself. He's not the kind of man that will want to work on himself to be his best self. So if you're not willing to work to be your best self for you, then how the hell are you going to try to be your best self for me? So he's not one of them men that wants to improve himself. So the fact that I know that alone, I know eventually it's going to get to that point where I say, fuck you. And once I say that, then it is what it is. And we were together for 6 years. We were together for 6 years. And we didn't have to be together for 6 years. I could have left his ass the first year. I could have left his ass within the first 6 months. I started seeing flags. I started seeing red flags within the first three or 4 months. And I should have left him then, but I didn't. And the reason why I didn't, because I didn't know. Because at first, we've been separated for about a year, going on a year. And when I used to be in relationships, I always thought that the guy that I was with was the prize. I had very low self-esteem about myself. I have like right now, I'm not going to lie to you, I still have very low self-esteem about myself. But I love myself enough to know what I deserve now. But at first, I had extremely great, deep, low self-esteem about myself. And I always thought to myself that I'm the lucky one that any man would even want me. So if a man showed me, not just any man, but if a man showed me great interest, and I thought that he deserved somebody greater, or I thought that why would he be interested in me, I felt like I'm the one that should be grateful that he even chose me. I used to think that way. So I was very emotionally fucked up. And the guys that I was with, they never gave me their best. And I always settled. And he was one of the men that when I don't know, he was just he came into a time when I need him the most. He came into a time when I was on the verge of losing everything. It's like God sent him to me on purpose. See, it's like when I met him, I was on the verge of losing my job. I was on the verge of losing my house. I was on the verge of losing my car. So I was on the verge of losing everything. I had a 6-figure job. And I was on the verge of losing it all. So it's almost like God sent him to me at the time because he was everything that I needed at that time. But I fell for him. And I don't think that it was written for me to fall in love with the man. I think that he came to be an assistance to me. I think he came to be a helper to me. I think he came to be a lesson to me. But it was me that fell in love with him. I don't think that it was written for me to fall in love with him, because when I fell in love with him, every time when I would give myself to him, it would be reasons for me to hold back. So it was almost like Christ was trying to tell me he's not here for those reasons. But I was ignoring Christ. And I was just doing what I wanted to do. But the reason that he was here in my life, he fulfilled those reasons. Because he was there for me when no one else was. He supported me when no one else was. He was everything that I needed at that time. And I fell for him. But it wasn't for me to do that. I did that on my own. And Christ kept warning me, letting me know this is not the man for that. He's here for a certain reason. But I was like, you know what, Christ, I got this. Let me handle this. And the more that I kept pouring myself to him, the more he kept pulling away. And I'm like, fuck wrong with this man? You know, he's everything that I need and everything that I want. He's showing me. But yet when I give myself, what the fuck is wrong with this man? So this is why now, like I said, I've learned so much. This is why now when Christ tells me to do something, I do it. When Christ tells me to say something, I say it. When Christ tells me that's enough, that's enough. So if I get into a relationship right now and Christ say no, I'm walking away. When Christ say that's it, I'm going to go through with it. Because every time when I go against myself, every time when I go against my intuition, every time when I go against Christ, my inner knowing and inner understanding, every time when I go against myself, I fucks myself. Because the whole relationship that I was with this man, my mind kept telling me he is not the one. Cheating is definitely a deal breaker. Cheating is a deal breaker to me. At first, I don't know. At first, I would tell you no, it's not. But at this point, the kind of man that I want in my life, cheating is definitely a deal breaker to me. And the reason why that is because the man that I'm looking for is a man that is my equal. And what I mean by that is that I want a spiritual man that is like me. He don't got to be as spiritual as me. He don't got to know as much as me. But I want a man that is on the level that I am on. And if I get a man that is somewhat near on the level that I am on, cheating on me wouldn't be an option because he already know how valuable and how precious I am. And he will be aware that cheating on me is like cheating on himself because he know he's not going to find nobody like me. See, when you dealing with a man that don't know nothing, he don't know himself, he don't know who you are, he don't know who he is, then cheating on you is nothing to him. It's just a piece of ass. But if you deal with a man that is aware of Christ and is aware of what Christ can do, I'm not talking about a God-fearing man. I'm not talking about a Christian or religious man. But when you get with a man that is on the same spiritual level as you, once he finds you, he's going to know that he found his equal. And he's going to know that it ain't no woman out there that's going to measure up to you. So cheating on you is like cheating on itself. So if I was to get into another relationship right now, it's going to be with the kind of man that is on my level. And if he cheat on me, you done. Because that means you are a liar and you are a perpetrator. So you done. Because right now, if I get with a man that is on my level, I would never cheat on him. Because it ain't that many spiritual men out here. It ain't that many men that have deep emotional intelligence. It's not a lot of men out here that can cater to my spiritual and emotional needs. It's not a lot of men it's a lot of men don't even know what emotional intelligence. My ex doesn't know what emotional intelligence means. I used to tell my ex all the time, you are not emotionally intelligent at all. Like you have no emotional intelligence. And he used to always say, what does that even mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean I don't have no emotional? What is that? He did not know what it even meant to be emotional intelligent. At that point, I know, like, bitch, you better get the fuck away from him. Because if you don't even know what being emotional intelligence is, how the fuck can he be with you and he can't even cater to your emotions? So it's like, Jeter, and it goes to show me how far deep I was. Now, it goes to show me where, and being with him was a great reflection because it goes to show me where I was to now where I am. So I'm very fortunate and glad that he came into my life because I am a very strong ass woman. And I'm glad that I'm glad that he was in my life. Because if I would have had somebody that was, I don't know, I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. I'm just grateful. I gotta order me one of those cell phone things. Hey Air Force man, how are you? I gotta start investing in myself. I gotta get me one of them things that I gotta get me one of those things that I saw one of these um screens. I think it's like 25-inch screens, big screens. I'm gonna start investing in myself because I want to get up to like I want to get up to like once I get up to 5,000 followers. Once I get up to 5,000 followers on my YouTube, then I'm going to go to another platform. See, right now, I don't want to create all these platforms. I want to do, like right now, I have my TikTok, and I really don't care to go viral on TikTok because TikTok, TikTok is not where I want to be. It's not that TikTok is not where I want to be. It's just that TikTok has done me so wrong until I'm not really enthused or excited about being on TikTok. But I just want to grow my following on YouTube, and then once I grow my following on YouTube, then I will go to another platform and grow from there. But I want at least people to know me so that case when I do go somewhere else, because I'm gonna stay on TikTok, Ebony. I'm gonna stay on TikTok, but I want to also be on other platforms too. But I want to have a great enough following and support that when I go to another platform, you know, I would it will make me feel a little bit better. So I want to that's what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna call you TC. That's what I want to do. I want to focus on myself because right now I'm gonna be real honest with you all. I'm still trying to focus on my. Um, I'm gonna stay on YouTube definitely, but I did have a podcast, Jet. I did have a podcast, but I didn't know that you got to pay for that shit. Cause when I created my viral on TikTok, I had a viral page. I had like 40,000 followers. That was the biggest page. Before my 40,000 followers, my second page, I had 27,000 followers. And then my seventh page, I had 40,000 followers. And I was one of those ones that TikTok, remember during that time when TikTok erased and deleted all those woke content creators during the Biden and the Trump debate? They deleted all of the woke content creators on TikTok. I was one of the ones that got deleted during that time. And that was my most viral page. And ever since that page, for some reason, TikTok has been shadow banning me to where though I can't even get up to 400 followers. So for me to almost have 1,100 on the page that I have now on TikTok, that is a great accomplishment. Because I haven't seen 500 followers in almost 2 years. Because ever since they got rid of my viral page, my page had been shadow banned, and my page wasn't even recommended on the For You page. People couldn't even find me no more unless they looked me up. So the fact that I'm at 1,100 followers now on TikTok, that is a great accomplishment. And I don't have no strikes. I don't have no guidelines. So I'm kind of happy for that. But the last 3 pages that I had on TikTok, they banned me and I didn't have any strikes or community guidelines. So I don't know what the hell. I believe TikTok got me on the most wanted list because they don't fuck with me at all. So what I want to do is I just want to create a following, and I just want to do more. I wish I could do more, but I'm only one little teeny tiny person. And I want to support other people that is on the same mission as me. That's why I want to create another platform. So that case I can be able to, because I want to do a podcast I want to create a podcast. And the podcast that I did have, my TikTok friends encouraged me to do it. So I did have a podcast because I was doing Podbean, something like that. And that shit costs a lot of damn money. I'm like, God damn. That shit costs money. A lot. So and then at the time, I didn't really have that kind of money, even though I still don't now. But at the time, I was going through a lot of financial shit going on at that time. So I couldn't afford to pay for that. And everything that I have is IG to Stone. But my podcast wasn't IG to Stone. I think I forgot the name of it. But it wasn't IG to Stone. It wasn't IG to Stone. But it was another name. And I did have a lot of supporters, but the kind of podcast that I wanna do, the kind of podcast that I wanna do, I wanna not just talk like I do here. I wanna actually talk to regular people. And I want regular people that look just like me. And I want to talk to them. And I want us to talk about being spiritually awakened. I want to talk about Christ. I want to talk about the world. But I don't want to do celebrities. I want to talk to regular people. Because I want to show the world that you don't have to be rich. You don't have to look a certain way. You got regular people out here that is literally touched by Christ. You got regular people that looks like me that is actually anointed. You know, you don't have to be famous. You don't have to have a name. You don't have to have money attached to you. You don't have to look a certain way. I want the world to see that Christ is in regular people. You know, and this is the reason why, and I'm going to be transparent with you all right now. This is the reason why I get on live and I look the way that I look. I look the way that I look. I can easily put makeup on, every video put a bunch of makeup on, make sure my hair's done, make sure I'm looking all neat. Fuck that. I want y'all to see who Christ is. Christ is in me. I want y'all to see that Christ can be in a woman with messed up teeth. I want y'all to see that Christ can be in a woman that has Bell's palsy. I want y'all to see that Christ can be in a woman with hair flying all over her fucking head. I want y'all to see that Christ can be in a woman that actually do cuss. I want y'all to see that Christ can be in a regular woman. I want y'all to see that Christ can be in a woman that drinks coffee. I want y'all to see that Christ can still live with her parents, that has children, that is not rich. I want y'all to see that Christ can be in a woman that don't have that much money at all. I want y'all to see who Christ is. I want y'all to see the raw and uncut. This is the reason why I don't do all that show shit. My son father said, well, and my son father, I knew he meant well. He said, you know what? You got a lot of following. He said, I believe everything that you say. You're a very powerful woman. But won't you start dressing like it? If you are a goddess, won't you start dressing like it? Won't you put on a white dress, put your hair up and wear some beads and stuff and some dye? I'm not putting that shit on. That's why I made the video that I made. I'm not putting all that shit on. I'm not walking around with no motherfucking sage in my head, with no fucking diamond in my forehead, wearing no damn white cape on with jewels all over my motherfucking head just to prove to y'all who I am. I am who I am. I'm not going to sit here and put on no show just for you to believe me or to persuade you that I got Christ in me. I'm telling you I got Christ in me. I don't got to put on no act or no show. I don't got to look a certain way just so you can be convinced. If you ain't convinced, fuck you. Go to somebody else that can convince your ass. I ain't going to convince you. I'm a regular woman that Christ chose to use. That's who I am. I'm not perfect. And I try to show people that you don't have to be perfect. in order for Christ to choose you. You can be who you are. You don't got to change nothing. If Christ chooses you, you are chosen. You didn't have to change nothing. Don't change nothing about you. Be authentically who you are. Because when Christ became awakened, Christ was who he was. He didn't change for nobody. And that's one thing I'm not going to do. It's certain things about me that has changed. I ain't going to lie to y'all. Since I became spiritually awakened, it's a lot of things about me that has changed. But the majority of the things that has changed is spiritually. Now, what's wrong, man? I know you don't want no more cigarettes.
What? Did you have any spicy noodles?
What?
Did you have any spicy noodles?
When you start eating that?
I'm even.
When you start, do you even know how they taste?
Mm-hmm.
How you know?
I'm eating yours.
You would eat mine?
Yeah.
Is that why I'm missing them?
No, you just ain't got no more.
Cause you been eating them.
You ain't been having none lately.
Cause I be wondering who in the hell. So it's you.
Ain't no you. You have.
You been stealing my shit.
You ain't been going like at you now. I don't know which one.
You been stealing?
No, I ain't stealing, girl. You ain't got nothing?
No, I don't have any more. Now I know. I thought it was. I thought it was Jericho. That's a muffin.
I don't like that. I want something sweet.
You want something sweet?
Got the munchies.
You got the munchies?
I don't like that shit.
Ain't nothing in there.
I don't like it.
Try one of these. It's a strawberry.
Yeah, don't give me anything, man.
I'm not giving you anything.
What is this? I like the munchies, man.
Well, go to the store.
I got Korea.
The smoke shop is open.
Yeah, but they ain't no Doritos.
They have Doritos over there. I gave Jillian my last 80 cents so we can get a canned soda.
You ain't getting none there.
Why not?
I ain't got no money to go over there.
I gave Jillian, he wanted a canned soda.
No.
Ask Jillian, does she have anything sweet?
Jillian.
I don't know if Jillian don't have anything. I don't know, but if they not, you need to wake them up. Excuse me, y'all. My mother's getting on my damn nerves.
She just went to sleep.
Who just went to sleep?
That girl just went to sleep. I was around 2:30, 3 o'clock. Told me she was going to sleep right there.
Who, Mira or Jira?
Mira. And after you cut light out, she said, yeah, I was already in there.
Well, I'm going to be up all night because I woke up at, well, I don't know. I've been waking up on and off.
Jerry ain't got no sweet either.
Ask Pops, do he got any money on his cash app?
Got shit, and not only that, he knocked out.
Well, look on his phone and see, do we have any money on his cash app? You know how to do it?
Ain't no hair now.
He do. He probably got at least $1 on there.
Nope.
All right, get out my room.
I would have been across the street.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't have been there.
Got me a bag of Doritos. Oh.
It's Doritos, not Toritos. Man, you can't talk with a shit.
They had none last night. Was it last night? Yeah, they had none last night.
Now I found out who been eating my damn. I've been seeing who been eating my damn, because I don't like no spicy foods at all. Hey, drummer man, how are you? I don't like spicy food at all. But it's these ramen noodles that I do like, and they spicy. That's the only spicy thing that I can eat. Other than that, I don't like hot sauce. I don't like nothing spicy at all. But it's these spicy chicken flavored noodles that I like. And that's the only thing spicy that I can eat. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. I'm keeping afloat. You know, I'm striving to be my best self every day. Some days I'm good at it, some days I'm not. Some days I'll be like, damn, start over. Some days I'll be like, you're on the right track. Some days it's like, nope, start over again. So I'm doing good. I'm doing great. And Oh, I don't like spicy food. Spicy food don't do nothing for me. I can't deal with spicy food. I cannot deal with spicy food at all. I can't do it. I don't like it. I don't like nothing spicy. I don't like it. Now I would eat those noodles though, but I forgot what I was saying. But what I was saying was, even though I forgot what I was talking about, I I want to build a platform. Um, I want to build a platform where it's regular people, and I want to show the world. I want to show people that it's regular people out here that is anointed. I want to bring something different to the table. I want to interview. I want to talk. I want to have conversations. I want to do that, and I don't want to. I don't care. I really don't care to be famous. But honestly, I really don't care to be famous at this point. But I do want to be known. And what I mean by that is that I want people to hear my message. You know, I don't care about being famous, but I want people to hear my message. Because right now, the truth tellers and the truth seekers are being so greatly suppressed. Everything you hear that's a lie is so abroad, but everything that is the truth is so suppressed until the truth is basically invisible. And my my ex, the one who I was just talking about earlier, he used to tell me a lot. He tells me, like, I don't know a lot about what you talk about, but I can tell that, you know, it could be the truth, because you got a lot of people that stand beside you, and I don't like the fact that you are always by yourself. You should be around protection. You should have protection, because if you speaking that kind of truth, you shouldn't be by yourself. And a lot of people tells me that. A lot of people tell me, you know, you shouldn't be by yourself. You shouldn't walk by yourself. You know, the stuff that you speak about, you should be walking around a group of people. I'm like, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. You know, I feel like you gotta die for something. And don't get me wrong. Yeah, my ex used to tell me that all the time. My ex used to say, I don't like the fact that you walk by yourself and you do everything by yourself, because the stuff that you speak, people will kill you for the stuff that you speak. And you walking around here like people don't know you, because it's been quite a few times that I was with my ex and people actually walked up to me and they knew who I was. Like me and my daughter, we went to the mall, and I noticed that in this mall, this lady was following me, and she eventually walked up to me and she said, the moment I heard your voice, I knew that you was Ajita Stone. The moment I heard your voice, and I followed you in here. And I never even noticed the woman was in the store, but I wasn't paying her no mind. And she said, "Are you out?" She knew who I was, and I said, "Yeah." And she gave me a hug, and she told me how she liked my videos and stuff like that. And the fact that she identified my voice, she heard me talking. I must have been talking loud. The fact that she even uh, memorized my voice was like, wow, okay. And then it was quite a few times that I was with my ex, and people had stopped me and said, "Are you Ajita Stone?" And I was like, "Yeah." Then they would hug me, and you know, it made me feel good and everything. Some people asked me for autographs and shit. That shit was like weird. I'm like, I ain't famous. They're like, "Can I have your autograph?" I'm like, hell no, I ain't famous. And he would look at me and he would smile and blush and all that shit. And that's when he started telling me, like, you shouldn't be by yourself. Because he would hear what these people were saying to me on how I have impacted their lives. And he would hear it, and that's when he started saying it to me, like, you shouldn't be. And then I get a lot of people on social media saying, protect this woman. I be like, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need no protection. I want to write a book. I want to write a book, but I don't want to do none of the writing. I went to school. I wrote so much and read so much. I hate reading. I hate reading and I hate writing. So if I was to ever write a book, it's so much stuff I can write about. You know what I do want to learn, TC? I want to learn how to do AI videos, AI movies. I really want to learn that. And I was just telling my daughter that. I was telling my daughter that I want to learn how to do AI videos or AI movies. They're going to really kill me then. I'm trying to tell you, it's some shit that I want to put out there. They be like, wow, I want to learn how to do AI. Instead of me writing a book, I want to do AI videos or short movies. I want to learn it. I don't give a damn. That's something that look. If it's an app out here that would allow me to make AI videos or short movies, I'll pay any amount of money to do so. I would do it. Yes, I would. Yes, the hell I would. I would do it because I already know what I want to put out to the world to see. Even though they probably restrict my shit, but I'm gonna try and tell you, my AI videos and my AI movies won't have nothing to do with me. I will put it out there. I will have people in their feelings. My shit will be controversial. I want to do that so bad. I just want to do one. Just let me give me the chance to do one AI 3-minute, maybe 4-minute video. Just let me put one of my visions on it. If you can help me with that, oh my goodness. If you can help me with that, I'm trying to tell you, you will be a part of something great because I already know. I ain't even going to tell y'all what my first video would be. I ain't going to tell y'all, but I have a lot of ideas. And y'all going to be like, wow, yep. She going to definitely need somebody to walk with her ass. She going to definitely need some security. But yeah, I'm not even going to give y'all what I want to put out. I'm not even going to tell y'all. If I ever accomplish it, y'all going to be like, yeah, I definitely would. I'd rather do that now than be a singer. If I had to choose now to make AI videos and talk about what I want to talk about, I would choose that before. Well, I'm going to always sing. That's one thing. That's something that is a part of me. Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing. I told my daughter one of my ideas. She said, "Ma, you know damn well," and my daughter really don't cuss around me. She said, "Ma, you know damn well they ain't gonna have that. They ain't gonna put that out there." But she had asked me. She said, "Ma," this was a while ago. She said, "Ma, if you ever could make a movie, what kind of movie would it be?" I said, "It would be a science fiction movie." And she said, "Well, what kind of science fiction movies would it be?" And I told her. And she said, "Ma, you know damn well they wouldn't allow you to put that kind of movie out there." I said, "I know." And the kind of movie the kind of movie that I described to her, it's going to take a lot of special effects. It's going to take a lot of high definition. So I would have to either do it AI or it would have to be animated. Because the movie that I want to create is going to take a lot of special effects. It's going to take a lot because I know what I want to write about. I know what I want to put out there. And my daughter already know they're not going to allow you to put that out there in the movie. They're not going to allow that. Because the way she was saying it, the fact that I am who I am, I'm not going to cut no corners. Do you know when they made the second Avatar that they didn't have it come out on the original day that it's supposed to come out? Because the first Avatar was good, but the second Avatar was going to give us more information. So when they took the movie to the table, they had to make the director and the producer take a lot of the parts out because it was giving too much information. Did y'all know that? The second Avatar, Avatar 2, this is the reason why it damn near took 3 or 4 or 5 years to make Avatar 2. Because Avatar 2 been ready. But when they took it to the table, to the executive, they was like, no, you can't put that shit out there for them to know that. You got to take this out. You got to take that out. You got to take that out. So they had to keep remaking it and redoing it and revising it because it was too much information. So when they did it, that's when a lot of people was like, oh, this movie, AI, this Avatar really ain't that good. The second one, it was good too. But the first Avatar, I liked the first Avatar. But the second Avatar, the last one, I haven't watched it yet. And the first one, the first one and the second one I watched, but I couldn't really get into it because I was constantly being interrupted. And the first one I liked. The first one I did like. But thank you. And thank you for being in my group. Cause just so y'all know, I do have 2 groups. I have a special and I have an elite group. So if any one of y'all want to join my group, my special or elite group, y'all can join one of my groups because I got to start doing more in my groups. So if y'all want to join one of my groups, I have one special and I have another one that's elite. So y'all can just join one of my groups if you choose to. And thank you for joining my group. And thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna try to keep my voice up as much as I can. Because you know, the older you get, your voice change. So I'm trying to keep my voice up. Because I don't want to sound like crap. I don't want to sound like crap. So I want to keep my voice up. And a lot of my family members, they tell me, oh, you still sound good even at your age. Like the fuck? Like I'm only 43. Like I'm supposed to sound bad at 43? Like a lot of my family members, they be like, you still sound good. Like how you expecting me to sound? And I'm going to be real honest. I'm having a good day. And Ebony, thank you for your support. I really appreciate you. I really do. Thank you, Ebony. I really do. Well, my day is good so far. I'm having a good day. I got some good news. I got some good news today. You know, it's just been a regular day. Yeah, and I'm like, you know, I want to, yeah, we just chilling. We just chilling. Oh, Hank! There go my boy, Hank. One thing about Hank, he gonna make sure every time he come, he put my Cash App up. I think people is broke today, Hank. People is broke today. But if any one of y'all want to send anything to my Cash App, if any one of y'all want to send anything to my Cash App, Hank put it down for y'all if y'all want to send anything. It don't matter what it is. So, okay. All right, let me see. Yeah, so yeah. So if any one of y'all want to donate anything to me on my Cash App, it's pinned at the bottom. Hank put it in it's pinned at the bottom if y'all want to send anything. I also have Venmo and I have PayPal too. So yeah. Can I send something on YouTube? Yeah. You can send something on YouTube. It's called the super chat. Do you see it on there? Do you see it on there? Yeah, you can send something on YouTube as well. It's you gotta go. I don't know how it look, but I think you go where a little dollar sign, like a little dollar bill thing at the bottom. I'm not sure. I don't know how it looks on your end of this line. Oh, there you go. There you go. You got it. That was quick. Thank you so much. You quick. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, so now I'm even more happier. Thank you. Thank you. But I am I'm having a good day so far. I'm having a good day so far. And the day is Sunday, and the day is usually when I be chilling anyway. And Sundays, I don't know. Sundays, I don't have no energies on Sundays at all. I don't have no energies on Sundays at all. At all. I never did. That's why when I used to work, I used to hate working on Sundays. Because I used to force myself when I would be at work, people would be talking to me, and I don't have no energy to even talk to them. Like, please shut up. Do I have Instagram? No. I got rid of my Instagram and I got rid of my Facebook in 2020. So I deactivated both of my, and the reason why I deactivated my Instagram and my Facebook, because I wasn't learning anything on it. And this was during a time when I really started to get into TikTok. And I was so deep into TikTok, and I was always on TikTok. And then I found out that Instagram and Facebook went to metaverse. And at the time, I was very educated on metaverse. And I said, if TikTok and Instagram ever go to metaverse, I'm leaving. And as soon as I seen that that Instagram and Facebook went to metaverse, I completely deactivated my page with no hesitation. And on my Facebook, I had 5,000 followers, and I still had over 3,000 people that was following me. So I had a large following on my Facebook, and I wasn't even spiritual at the time. I was just random shit. And my IG, I had about maybe 8,000 followers on my IG account. I just got rid of that. I said, fuck that. Because I wasn't learning anything. I wasn't growing anything. And I was like, no. And I stuck with TikTok. And, I learned, one thing I could say, I did learn a lot on TikTok. And I was on YouTube, but I never really been into YouTube. And my daughter was like, why you keep investing all your energy into TikTok and they keep banning you? Won't you invest all your time into YouTube and get your following up with YouTube? And I'm like, no, I want to stick with TikTok. And TikTok was treating me bad. So that's when a lot of my TikTok friends were like, won't you start reposting your videos on your YouTube? So that if they ban you on, if they ban your videos or whatever, it's still. So that's when I started doing that. And I've been doing it ever since. And it's a lot of videos that I wish I would have reposted on my YouTube, because it's a lot of videos, informative videos that I made on TikTok. Like, it's a lot of videos I made on TikTok that I wish I would have reposted on my YouTube, but they were very great videos, even though they all got banned. A lot of the videos that I talk deep, like one of my TikTok friends told me the other day, he DM'd me, he said, that's why they keep banning your ass, because you keep talking that shit, and you know that TikTok don't want you to talk it, but you keep talking about it. I said, I can't help it.
And all you can do is laugh. I'm like, I can't help it. I don't know. I can't help it. And I told myself on my new TikTok page that I wasn't going to talk about no woke stuff. It was going to be a fun, personal page to just have junk on it. That's it. And I was going to devote all my woke content on YouTube, and TikTok was just going to be my fun page. I just post dumb shit, just fun, personal. Shit. That changed. That changed. I said, I cannot be disciplined. And I'm very happy because one of my woke videos on TikTok is almost at 13,000 views. So that's good. It's a video that I made where I'm talking about it's a video that I made where I'm talking about I forgot what I'm talking about, but that particular video is almost at 13,000 views. So I'm kind of, I'm happy, I'm happy. I'm good. But I'm trying not to say anything that's too out there, because I don't trust TikTok at all. But if TikTok banned me this time, that's why I don't really care for y'all to follow me. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the party hat. This is why I really don't care if y'all follow me on TikTok. But if y'all do, I appreciate it. But I really don't care for y'all to follow me on TikTok because I'm on Clapper too. And long as y'all follow me on here, that's all that matters to me. Because I'm trying to build my following more on YouTube than TikTok. I'm trying to do that. I don't really care because TikTok can ban me at any given moment. And I would never go on live on TikTok either. And the only reason why I won't go live on TikTok is because they're going to ban my live. Because a lot of stuff that I talk about, thank you for the star. A lot of the things that I talk about on TikTok, especially in the live, they're going to ban my ass. I know that for a fact. 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 They're going to ban my ass. That's why I'm not even going to take no chance. Who is Arthur? I'm not even going to take no chance. I'm not even going to take no chance on TikTok. Hell no. They're going to ban my ass. Hell no. You ain't gonna take no chance banning me. Hell no. That's why I'm not going to get on live on TikTok. So if I ever get on live, it's going to be specifically on YouTube. And yeah, I don't want to if Arthur is on here, I don't want to say his name. I don't know his name, but Arthur, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And my main goal right now is to I want this to be everybody's main goal on this live with me. I want all of us to just start finding the happiness, because right now we are going through a lot of changes right now, and right now things gonna get worse, and a lot of people don't want to hear that. Things gonna get worse, but the whole mission on while life is getting worse. Let me tell y'all something. The more life get worse, right? The more worse that life gets. Life is really pushing you to get more into yourself. So the more life get worse, you got a lot of people that is getting worse with life because they're letting life dictate to them their future, their mind, their spirit, their body, their consciousness. But the more worse that life gets, it's basically building you up to be stronger. So if you notice, you got a lot of people that even though life is fucked up. When you be around them, you would never think that they are going through the trials and the tribulations that life is giving us. So the whole purpose of us going through this hell is so we can empower ourselves. And the more you empower yourself through all of this hell that we are going through, it lets you know, even through the trials and the tribulations, you still cannot be touched. So right now, even though we are going through these trials and tribulations and it's going to get worse, we got to grow and elevate. Take these beatings. We're basically getting striped with the whip. So eventually, as you getting striped with these whips, you ain't going to feel these strikes. You're not going to feel these whips because you are so powerful until no matter how bad they are beating you, you are still standing. You won't even limp because you have basically empowered yourself till these beatings is not even going to be no type of pain to you. And we have to really elevate ourselves. We got to really elevate ourselves. This is why I say find the heaven within yourself. Because once you find the heaven within yourself, once you find the things and the people and the places that brings out the best in you and the best in your environment and bring out who you are, no matter where you are, you're going to know what brings the best out of you. So right now, we are going through hell right now. You lost everything. Say, for instance, you lost everything. Once you grow and learn who you are, and you find the heaven in yourself, no matter what you lost, what you go through, you're still going to be good. But you got some people, they lose their home, they kill themselves. They lose their job, they kill themselves. Because they allow life to control them. But if you lose your job right now, when you're on the verge of losing your house, you're on the verge of losing everything, let that empower you because you are basically about to see yourself at your lowest. Because we are going to go through it, people. Let me just say this real quick. We are all going to lose. In order for this new world to transition, in order for this new life to happen, in order for this new world order to be created, they got to get rid of the old, and we are part of the old. We got to lose everything. We're going to lose the money. We're going to lose the banks. We're going to lose everything. And eventually, it's going to be just you left. All you're going to have is you. That's it. You ain't going to have no money. You're going to be poor. Your family might have died. You don't know. All it's going to be is you. All you have is you left. That's it. And how are you going to be in a state of mind when it's only you left? What choices are you going to make when it's only you left? You got a lot of people that can't be alone. You got a lot of people that don't know how to take rejection. You got a lot of people that can't do that. So the darkness is basically you standing on your own 2 feet. The darkness is you standing on your root. So right now, we're going to lose everything. Everything. We got to lose it. Because we got to lose it because they need to be in control. See, if they take everything away from us, if they take everything away from us, that means that we are now submissive to them. So if they take away our food, right? We hungry. We don't got nowhere to eat. We don't got no food available. So that means the power is now in their hand. Like, look, you hungry? After they done took the food away from us. Ain't that some shit? They done took our food away from us. And said, in order for us to want to feed you, you got to do this. This is where the mark of the beast come in at. Because they're going to take away everything. The money, everything. And they're going to be like, you want to live here? You want to survive here? You want to continue to be here? This is what you're going to have to do in order to eat, in order to live, in order to buy, sell, or trade. You're going to have to take this mark because they're going to take everything away from us and they're going to give it back to us. But this time we got to do what they say do in order to get what we already had. But this time they're going to be more in control. So we're going to lose regardless. I don't give a fuck what kind of job you got. You're going to lose. Because right now, jobs are deteriorating. We're going to have to lose everything. And at the end of the day, it's going to be just you. This is why we are the ultimate judge. That story that they got about how we're going to be judged by God, that's a lie. You are your own judge of your own life. You're not going to stand in no long-ass line and you're going to walk up to God and God is going to open up a book and say, well, look, TC, you robbed back in 82. You did sleep with that married woman's man and all this. That shit ain't, that's not judgment day. Judgment day is when you judge on where you want to spend the rest of your eternal life. You are your own judge. You got to remember, you are the Christ. You are the anointed. You are the Son. It is you that's going to have to judge your own life. And right now, we are getting ready. We are getting ready. We are getting prepared for Judgment Day. Because we eventually is going to have to judge. So the reason why life is going through what it's going through, this is why we are going through the trials and the tribulations. Because it's setting us up for Judgment Day. Because it's either you're going to want to be a part of this world that we see and it's going to get worse, or you ain't going to want to be a part of it. So you're going to have to judge this earth with your life. Because if you decide that you don't want to be a part of this life anymore because you see where it's headed, you ain't going to be here that long. Because it's either they're going to kill you because you don't want to be a part of it, or eventually you're going to die of starvation. You're going to die because you're homeless. Because ain't nobody going to look out for you. So it's either you're going to die slowly or they're going to automatically kill you. And a lot of people is afraid to die. A lot of people is afraid to die, so they're going to take the mark anyway because they just want to live. When they don't know that the mark that they just taken, they basically signed up for eternal death. So we are going to have to be our own judge. We're going to have to judge whether we're going to have eternal life or we're going to have eternal death. So the world is preparing us. The world is setting us up for the ultimate judgment day. Because you are the judge. You are. This is why I said the fact that we are working our way up to Judgment Day, this is now the time to find heaven within yourself. Because when you find heaven and peace within yourself, and you found that sacred place, no matter what this life is going through, you don't want nothing to do with it because you already found the heaven in yourself. So when that Judgment Day comes, and they say, look, do you want to be with us or you want to die? You're going to be like, shit, I already found heaven within myself. And y'all didn't help me get here, so I guess I'm going to have to die. Kill me. Because I found heaven within myself. And once you find heaven within yourself and you see how you feel, imagine how the real looks. If you are living in hell right now and you have found the heaven in yourself, imagine how the real feels like. So we are now living in a world full of demons and people going through all types of trials and tribulations. And you are too. But you see what they are going through. They are killing themselves. They are depressed. They mentally fucked up. And you see that these people are allowing life to destroy them. And you going through the same thing they going through. But you have found the heaven within yourself to what they going through and what life is going and taking them through. It doesn't even bother you. And you're going through the same shit that they going through. So if you already found the heaven within yourself and they tell you, do you want to be a part of this? I don't want to be a part of them motherfuckers. So what are you going to do? I want to be in the same mind that I am in right now. And in order for me to stay in the mind that I'm in right now, in the heaven that I am in right now in my mind, that means I can't be a part of that. So you are judging. You are using discernment. What do you want, man?
I can't even look out the window.
Why don't you go outside and look out the window?
I just wanted something sweet and borrow the card.
No, you cannot. You're getting on my nerve.
I need 2 bags of potato chips. One of these in a plain bag. And the 2 bags is $1. And I can send Jerry in. Get the meat going. Please, I'm got the munchies.
Okay, you sending Jillian?
Yep. Yeah, I love you.
So when you have found heaven in yourself, and you already is aware that you are going through the same thing that everybody else in the world is going through, right? You're eventually going to have to make a choice. So they're going to be, do you want to be a part of this? Or you're going to lose your life? You already see what the world is. You see what the world is doing to the people, right? So you're going to say to yourself, this is where the judgment come in there. I don't want to be a part of them people. I'm going through already what they're going through, but I feel good. I have found the peace within myself. So if I go with these people, I'm going to be just like them. And I'm going to have to be under controlment of y'all. So I don't want that. So you're going to have to make a choice. I'd rather just go. Okay, so what does she want? Because you're getting on my damn nerves, for real.
Plain barbecue and regular potato chips.
What? No, man, hold up. Hold up. The fuck? What?
A bag of barbecue potato chips and a bag of regular potato chips. It's 2 bags for the
Did you hear what you just said?
Yeah.
What?
1 potato chips and another pack of what now?
Regular potato chips.
Regular potato chips and what else?
And a bag of barbecue potato chips.
Barbecue potato chips.
How much is those?
Get 2 bags of these.
Mm-hmm.
And a bag of plain and barbecue for her.
Okay. Can I get some for me?
Hell no!
Be careful going across the street, and you better look back and forth.
Goodness. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold on real quick. Oh my goodness. I'm about to get on my nerve. Oh my goodness. Family get on, and you know what's messed up? My son gonna go to the store and still fuck up the order. He gonna still fuck up the order. But you're gonna have to make the decision. You're gonna have to be like, you know what? This is not what I want. I don't want to live like this for the rest of my eternal life. I don't want to be under control over people that just want control over me. So you're going to die in your life. You're going to die in your freedom. You're going to die in your blissfulness, or you're going to die in depression. Because the moment that you choose that, you already dead. Because you will never have life again. You're going to always be living in your life with somebody breathing and hovering over you like a fucking slave that you have been since you've been living here. It's just that right now you're about to see the slave for who you really are. Because right now we are all slaves. We are all slaves. Even the rich and wealthy are slaves. Your favorite celebrity are slaves. Because the moment they say no, the moment they stop working, the moment they don't fulfill that contract, their asses are dead. Look at Mary J. Blige. Do that bitch look like she happy to go on tour? Every time you look at Mary J. Blige, she look like, damn, I gotta do this shit. Mary J. Blige looks so fucking unhappy until it don't make no sense. You can look at Mary J. Blige and you can tell she don't want to do this shit. She ain't never happy. Always got an attitude. Always got to move. You can tell when she do the interview, just like Justin Bieber looked like he don't got the guts to kill himself. You know, Justin Bieber looked like, man, just fuck it. Let me, you know what I'm saying? You got 60. There's no way in fuck. There's no way in hell. Did he leave already? There's no way in hell that Patti LaBelle should still be working at her age. There's no way in hell that all these singers from the 70s is still working today. They should have been retired. You got Patti LaBelle falling out and shit on the stage, throwing up and shit. You got Shaka Khan still getting high in her 80 years old age. Bitch can't even stand up. Like, why the fuck is these singers still singing? Why Beyonce still on tour? This bitch worth $1 billion, but she's still on tour. Mariah Carey's worth over $500 million, and this bitch still on tour. Like, when is enough is enough? You can buy them damn well. Like, when are y'all gonna say, you know what? I think I made enough money. If I can get $10 million right now, I can work that shit. I can make that shit work for me. These motherfuckers got hundreds of millions of dollars and they still doing tours. Still making albums. Like, god damn, how much money do you need? Then you got Beyonce mother selling some nasty ass gumbo for $25 a pop. And here I can't even sell ads for $10. But yeah, she's selling gumbo for $25. My ass is gooder than her gumbo. I'm like, god damn. Something ain't adding up. That's not what I asked for.
Grandma got the other one.
I said I wanted 2 bags of these.
Well, Grandma got the first bag because...
No, she wanted... didn't I tell y'all he was going to fuck that shit?
I did not mess it up.
She wanted barbecue and plain.
Yeah, and those are plain potato chips.
And I didn't ask for plain.
I gave her...
Tell her to come in here. Give me my card, man. Because I knew you were going... What? Just for
that.
You know what? Just for that, you ain't getting shit else. Don't ask me for shit. Because you tell your grandmother come here. I knew he was going to mess it up. I knew it. He just like his damn father. And it's funny because whenever you have a baby by a man or a woman, please get to know them. Whenever you have children by the person that you with, please get to know them thoroughly. Because I really didn't know my son's father when I got pregnant by his age. I just knew he was fine as a motherfucker. Make sure you get to know the person that you lay down with and give your ass to. Make sure you know who they are, because your child might end up just like them. Like, I knew you were going to fuck this order up. I knew it. I just knew it. God damn. I'm glad. Oh my goodness. I can't. It's like, sometimes I feel like I'm living in the fucking Twilight Zone. Sometimes I feel like I'm living in Tales from the Crypt. Like, God, it's like my son's father. If you look at my son and look at his father, they look like identical twins. My son don't look shit like me. But if you see my son's father and see my son, they look like he came out of him. And he act just like his damn father. This is stupid as hell. Like, god damn, would he curse me or something? He sound like him. He act like him. It's like... And then they say that when you having sex with your partner, if you looking at them dead in their eyes, this is what I heard years ago. If you having sex with your mate and you look at them dead in their eyes while y'all making love, that the baby gonna come out looking like the daddy. I don't think my eyes was open. I think I was looking in the motherfucking ceiling some damn way. I don't know what the fuck I was looking at. I wasn't looking at his ass. And my son still turned out to look like him and be like him. That's why now, whenever I make love, my eyes is closed. Closed, eyes closed, wide shut. God damn. There's no way. Ain't that crazy? I keep my shit closed from now on. My ex told me, why you never open up your eyes? I don't want to see shit. Don't want to see nothing. I don't want to know nothing. I'd rather make love in the dark. I don't want to see shit. Don't want to remember shit. Just do it in the dark. Damn. Yeah, turn off the light. As of this moment, the light's gonna be pitch black in that day. I ain't even gonna see my shadow. But then I don't. Cause you know, we got a lot of draconians and reptilians down this motherfucker. I don't wanna be sitting down here and next thing I know, I bring a man into my bedroom and it's pitch black in here, and then he turns to be who he really is. He shapeshift on my ass. I turn on the light by mistake and I'm fucking a fucking draconian and some shit. Like, goddamn. So I don't want it to be too black. I want to see a shadow. You ain't gonna shape shift on my ass, and I look up and I see a fucking demon on top of my ass, and that demon might give me the best loving that I ever had, and I'm sitting here fucking a demon. So let the light be a little dimmed, just a little. Shit, cause times is rough. You don't know who you laying down with. You thinking you laying down with your knight in shining armor. You laying down with a knight in shining demon. Like, damn, I thought you was regular. I thought you was a regular person. How the hell are you a demon and you know how to work it like that? Ain't that crazy? You having sex with a demon and that demon gave you the best sex you ever had in your life? Like, goddamn, all this many times I've been fucking these human and the demon. Anyway. Get your mind right. Don't get. You know what I'm saying? Let me change the subject real quick. I'm going to go off on the other end. And y'all don't stop me either. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't even stop me. Like, stay focused, Gina. Y'all don't care. I'm just saying. Remember that shit? You laying down making love and you turn on the light. That's a motherfucking demon. And he was you know what I'm saying? You be like, God damn, you a demon? Fucking like that? Who taught you them skills? Like, God damn. And now you don't know whether you don't know whether to be scared or tell them to keep on going. Like, God damn. Like, and then you can't go around telling everybody that you actually is being fucked by a demon because they ain't gonna believe you. Like, goodness. And then when you get back to the human, it's like, man, you can't do it like he did. Who? Don't worry about it. I'm trying to tell you, life is fucked up. Life is fucked up. Where you get fucked better by a demon than an actual human. I'm trying to tell you, I hope that never happened to me. Because I don't know. I need a night light. I need a night light in my room. You know, I can't. No, I'm trying to tell you, I wouldn't know what I'd do if I found out that I opened up my eyes and turned on the light and he a demon. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be conflicted like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If I turn on the light and I found out the man that I was having sex with is a demon, and this motherfucker was putting it down, I'm gonna have to judge. Like, I'm gonna have to use my judgment at that moment. Like, look, Jeter. Especially if I ain't had none in a while. Like, look, Jeter. You know, he is a demon. But at the same time, this demon putting in work. Like, okay, what you want to do? You going to let him finish? Or you going to say no? I don't know. And don't let that demon start begging. You ain't going to let me finish. I'm like, I don't know. And what if that demon got a nice ass voice? His voice is so soothing Them demons can fuck you up. That's why I ain't fucking around with men. It's gonna be a while before I get in another relationship. Cause these men, a lot of these men got demons in their asses. You have sex with these men today and they put it down so perfectly. Most likely they got a demon in your ass. They got a demon in them. I don't want no man that is too perfect in the bedroom. Hell no. Be kind of messed up in some way. Don't be too perfect in the bedroom for me. I want a man that's not fully experienced. Let me be like, he alright. Don't be too perfect. Because my dumb ass no, I don't want a man too perfect. Just lack something. You know what I'm saying? Lack something. I don't want him to be too perfect. Next thing you know, he be in this bitch all the time. Y'all really ain't gonna see me no more. Why you never on live no more? Why you ain't making YouTube video? Because I'm being fucked. That's why I ain't on YouTube. That's why I ain't making no video. Because this demon fucking the shit out of my ass. That's why I ain't on no motherfucking YouTube. But back to what I was saying. back to what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. But what I was saying was that before I get off of this live, I'm having a great time with y'all. Y'all actually cheering me up. But like I said before, because Hank must have got off, if any one of y'all want to donate to my Cash App or my PayPal or my Venmo, my Cash App is pinned at the bottom. And thank y'all for all of the gifts, Telly. Thank you for the gift. Telly never fails. Thank y'all for the gifts and the likes and the shares. I really appreciate that. Because y'all be showing me a lot of love. And like I said, I wasn't going to get on live today. I was going to wait until tomorrow. I was going to get on tomorrow. I was going to wait till maybe tomorrow or Tuesday to get on live. But I was like, you know what? Let me see what they doing. Because today is Sunday. Let me see what they doing. And then I'll get on live. Because I'm trying to find a good movie to watch. I haven't really figured out what movie to watch. But Telly, I will tell you, you got to start exposing yourself, girl. Because you was too pretty to keep keeping yourself hidden. How you expect for us to find a man? And always, oh my goodness, always. Every time when I think about always reminds me of myself. Always have a mouth the way I do. So, and the kind of man that men always need, the kind of mouth that men always have, men always gonna have to find a man that is very strong. Because I always say anything out of a mouth. I say anything out of my mouth. So I need a strong man that is able to deal with me. Because I say whatever. I don't give a fuck. I say anything. You ain't going to say whatever the fuck you want to say to me. And I can't say whatever I want to say to you. So, yeah. So I can't. You know who I haven't seen on my live lately? Real old lady. What's her name? What's real girlfriend name on here? Not Alice. I haven't seen Real Woman on here lately. And she usually come Alice. I haven't seen Alice lately. I guess her and Real broke up. And she said, fuck Real. I haven't seen Alice lately. Y'all notice that? Alice must have found a new man. Because she don't come on here no more. Yes, thank you for finding me on a Sunday. Thank you for finding me. I appreciate you finding me. And I really appreciate you joining my live. I noticed that for a while too. She must have found a new man. Real must not have been putting her down. And Real been on my live too, but he ain't been on it constantly. I guess they going through something. I don't know. But I'm going to have to make some calls. She got her demon. Oh, heck. Hell yeah, she found herself a demon. She said, fuck Real. Like, I like that one. That was quick. She found her demon. She was like, all right, sorry, real. You too real for me. I need a demon in my damn life. Well, real, it was good while it lasted. Is he on here? Because I don't want to be talking about him. Why he on here? I don't want to talk about real why he's on here. Even though I ain't saying nothing bad about him. She wasn't good for you anyway, real. So let's motivate real. Let's motivate real. She wasn't made for you anyway. Shit. You can find better. It is what it is. But yeah, real is back to single now. He back to the drawing board. It is what it is. If I was real age, I would definitely get with real if I was his age. But I can't get with real because real is the same age as my daughter. Matter of fact, my daughter is older than real. Real is I look at real as my little nephew. I love him to death. He is so sweet. I think real is 20, 21. He is so sweet. And that's how I know that he's going to grow up and then be an amazing young man. Because for him to be so young and he's so aware now, he's only going to get better. And I'm very proud of him because he's a young man and he knows exactly what he wants. So I love him to death. I do. If I had to choose, he would be a part of my family. I would take him in as my nephew. Not as my brother, but as my nephew. Take him as my nephew. It's very hard to vibe with people these days. And you know the messed up thing about it, Dot? I'm going to call you Dot because I don't know how to pronounce that first word. Everybody that you vibe with, that you have a great connection with, they live so far away. They live so far away. And I'm like, damn. You know, why they live so far away? Like, what? I don't want to, I shouldn't have to go to Texas. I shouldn't have to go to Los Angeles. I shouldn't have to go to South Carolina. I shouldn't have to go to Virginia. I shouldn't have to go, I should just go down the street. I wish I could just telekinesis and just go to your house without you. I could sit on your bed. Like, you be sitting on the edge of your bed. I just show up sitting right next to you. What you doing, bitch? Like, where the fuck you come from? But we actually have the power to do that. That's one of the powers that was taken away from us, telekinesis. We actually have telekinesis power. Whereas though we can be at any place we want at any given time. We actually have that power. And that power is going to be restored back to us. That's why I said right now, don't mind what the world, before I get off of this live, don't mind what the world is doing to us. Because right now we are getting restored. So our bodies is getting prepared. You might get tired some days. You might be energized some days. But don't let the world dictate to you how you feel. This is now the time that we really need to focus on us and just manage our mental and our energy. Because right now our bodies is being restored. And it's going to take a lot of energy to do that. So some days you're going to be moody, you're going to be bitchy, you're going to be tired, you're going to be energetic. We're going to go through these things because our bodies is adapting to the energies. So that's because you're spiritually awakened doesn't mean you're perfect. You still can be a bitch even though you are spiritually awakened. You still can be moody even though you are spiritually awakened. Don't let people think that because you're spiritually awakened or you going towards your spiritual journey that you got to do everything perfect, that you got to say everything perfect, that you got to feel no. When you become spiritually awakened, you're going to feel all of the emotions. You're going to feel more emotions than a person that is not spiritually awakened. So don't let people think just because you are going through your awakening, you got to be perfect. That's a lie. Because you're going to start making more mistakes now that you are spiritually awakened, because that's how you're growing, is through your mistakes. So don't let people tell you that you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to learn this, you got to no, fuck that. All you got to do is continue to grow and learn within yourself and be authentically you. Get to know who you are in every way. Because at the end of the day, it's you and yourself against the world. It's you and your intuition. It's you and Christ against the world. So get to know your higher self. Your higher self is Christ. So get to know Christ within you and grow that intimate, deep relationship with you. Grow that deep, intimate relationship with Christ. And you're going to realize that all along that you are not really by yourself. Because don't get me wrong, I feel so alone. But at the end of the day, I know that I'm really, truly, indeed not alone. But I feel alone. Because ain't nobody around me in the physical world that is like me that I want to sit down and chit-chat with. But spiritually, I got angels all around me. My higher self is all around me. My ancestors are. Spiritually, I am nowhere near alone. Spiritually, I am hovered. I'm hovered. That's why I'm so protected. But physically, I'm so alone. So alone. But spiritually, I'm never alone. Never alone. So, I want to thank y'all for joining me on my live. I might take these chips back. Because not only did he get me the wrong damn bag of chips, but he got me the wrong. Anyway, thank y'all. Oh, believe me, I know. But the good thing about it is that now that we are connected, we can always stay connected. Because now that we have found each other, we can stay connected. Because they're going to eventually cut off social media. They are going to eventually cut off social media. Because they're going to realize that a lot of woke people, a lot of chosen people are connecting. See, it's not all about money, people. They already know this is what's going on. They're going to notice, even though they already noticed this, a lot of chosen people are connecting through social media. This is why this is one of the reasons why they reset TikTok. One of the reasons why they reset TikTok, because we had access to other countries. Like right now, you really don't see what's going on over there in China. You really don't see what's going over there in Paris. You really don't see what's really going on over there in Israel. Remember before they reset TikTok, we used to actually can go and look at what's going on in China and Israel and Pakistan. Remember when they were showing Pakistan and how they were letting all the black people stay behind and putting all the white people on the train? We knew everything all across the nation. And after they reset TikTok, we is cut off. We don't know what's going on over there in the Viking. We don't know what's going over there in China. We don't know what's going on over there in Japan. We don't know what's going on over there in Israel and Russia. We knew all of that. We didn't even have to look at the news. We could just look at TikTok. Now all you see is Trump and the war. We don't see shit going on over there. We don't know shit. They reset it. And eventually they're going to reset it again, because they're going to know that the chosen ones are connecting. And they're going to get rid of I'm trying to tell you, there's a lot of shit that's about to go down. But just know that when y'all see these things happening, know that we are getting closer. The more that you see that they are attacking the chosen ones, that means that you are gaining more of your powers. Because the spiritual warfare is on the chosen ones, not all people. The war is on the Christ beings. The war is on the Son of Christ. And we are the true indeed sons. See, they indoctrinated us thinking that Jesus is the Son of God. Jesus is the Son, but you are the true indeed real Son. So right now, the war is on the Son, and we are the Son. So right now, when you see that this war is getting more intense, trying to attack the Son, that's when you know that your time is coming. Because you're going to have to fight these people. We're going to have to go to war. And we can't go to war like this. We don't have no powers. So when you see that they are attacking us more, that means still grow into yourself. Because the more they're attacking you, trying to destroy you, your powers is coming. Because eventually we got to go to war with these people. We got to go to war with them. And you can't go to war with this. We don't have no powers within ourselves to fight these people off. So they're just going to kill all of us because we don't have no powers. We can't do nothing. They're going to beat our ass. But the more that they are putting war on us, the more that they are fighting us, the more that they are against us, that means our powers is growing. So while we are going through these trials and tribulations, don't let the trials and tribulations and the hardship of life have the best of you. Grow in it, learn from it, elevate it, and know that all of this is designed to deteriorate you so you won't get to know who you really are, so you won't grow within the powers that you was anointed with. So don't let what's going on in the world dictate to you who you are, because you are far more than what this world is. You are Christ. You are the true Son. You are the anointed. You are the Messiah. You are the truth. You are the light. You are the devil, because you are the one that can break this whole system. You are truly indeed the devil. So in knowing that, no, just get prepared. Because eventually it's going to get to a time where we are all going to destroy all of this shit. We are going to be the one that destroyed this program. We are going to be the one that destroyed this curse. Because we are all under a curse. We are going to be the one that's going to destroy the curse. This is why we are the enemy. This is why we are the devil. Because we are here to destroy the curse. We are here to destroy the program. We are here to wake the dead. So that makes us the enemy. That makes us the devil, because we hold the truth. We hold the power. We walk in truth. We walk in power. This is why we are the sun, because we give life to the darkness. We give life to the dead. So we are truly indeed the devil of this earth. So the next time somebody call you the devil, say thank you. I am the devil, because I come down here to destroy. So with that being said, y'all have a great Sunday evening. And I might be back online tomorrow. And again, thank y'all for all the likes. Thank y'all for all the shares. Thank y'all for all the cash apps. Thank y'all for all of the support. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. And I'll be back on live maybe tomorrow, Tuesday. But yeah, I will be back on live. So y'all have a great Sunday night.